It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we've got a rematch of last year's wild card round in the NFC playoffs. It's the Eagles and the Bucs, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the man who played his college ball in the city of Orlando, the rookie from UCF.
And talk about someone who has absolutely lived up to his scouting report, because when we evaluated him coming out of school, everyone salivated over his big arm. He absolutely has a cannon. And this coaching staff, they're not going to be afraid, even in his rookie year, to let him air it out downfield and find out what he absolutely can do.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. The numbers for White a week ago, 25 carries, 93 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. You look at this Eagle defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. The Buccaneers at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Safety Reed Blankenship, he got in there and stopped him for a loss on the play. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Peterson. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Let's go.
Quick throw caught by Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Peterson steps away to his left. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. White is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically
On the jump. 70 Lions.
The drive starts with a run by White. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
on any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Let's go now.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll make it second down. Off play action. Peterson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You look at this Eagle defense.
This unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Here we go.
First down, here's White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Second and 10.
60 Eagles, 60.
Off the play fake. Peterson steps away. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. So a good grab there, and here's a guy, he had to learn the offense quick, just picked up as a free agent earlier this week.
And usually there's a connection, isn't there? A past coach, someone from the front office who knew him from before and thought that he could help this team.
A good position to be in here, second and inches. Looking to throw. Peterson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Peterson to throw from his end zone. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even give up a defensive touchdown.
Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Just thinking ahead of down, if I'm the punter right now, I'm saying, fellas, just get me out to the 3, the 4, maybe the 5-yard line here.
You know what else you're thinking? I'm not taking any steps backwards because you might step out of the back of the end zone. That's catch and punt. But if you're running the football now, you've got a little bit of a cushion. Just...
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They start the drive with White. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. The Bucs on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Over the middle, complete. That's White. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. It's a gain of 11, but the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
Let's go now.
Now Peterson throwing to start the drive. He'll get that out to the flat to White. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. Off play action. Peterson. He finds his target. It's Evans. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Come on, set. Check go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is White on the screen. No gain on the screen there at second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Being chased out left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And now they'll shift things around. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Second and 11. And a catch right side by Evans. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. It's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now this time he'll look to throw. A quick pass here to Godwin. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Let's go. Go.
Back to throw. Peterson. He's got it. Touchdown. Rashad White on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the set. Peterson now throwing to start the drive. He completes it to Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Going right side is White. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2nd and 9 now. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Off the play fake. Peterson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Peterson. And this is caught by Evans. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. They run straight ahead here with White. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Peterson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Now 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Looking to throw. Peterson. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Okay, great. Set.
Operating from the gun, Peterson. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Huh.
Now back to the ground game with White. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 77 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Let's go.
White will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive to...
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Peterson throwing to start the drive. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They'll go up the middle with White. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now the Bucs down 34-31. He's back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Evans. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off here to White. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Evans. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left.